I woke up the boys. I felt silly going to the police station, but I had convinced myself something must have been wrong for Farouk to have left both his cousin and me without a goodbye. The boys zigzagged across the winding road, clapping to the rhymes I sang while we dodged fast-pedaling cyclists turning blind corners. Blanchisseuse wasn't a big ward and was not known for crime. I passed the one-story station nearly every day. The only thing that ever changed there was the fresh coat of paint added each year for King George VI's birthday. The doors and jalousie windows were open. The stiff air inside had layers to it. The boys and me were 3 of only 4 people there, the 4th being Rap-Tap, the drunken father of a family of 8 who lived off the main road. By the expression on the face of the policeman reading a comic book, it was clear we were less desired than Rap-Tap, who was in a woman's cotton house coat, snoring on the wooden bench. "I'm looking for an Indian fella," I said to the officer seated behind the tall front desk. He was square-shouldered, with an inch-wide gap snuggled between his 2 front teeth. "You want to be more specific?" His voice sounded like thick branches cracking on kneecaps. "An Indian fellow who does work as a policeman in..." God, I didn't know Farouk's district assignment. "Farouk is his name," I continued. "He's Indian and about this tall." I reached over my head 3 inches. "He has a full chest and real swagger. Black hair, scar over his right eye, straight top teeth, Indian fella's nose with a mole just so." I pointed to the tip of my nose, hoping I didn't look as ridiculous as I felt. The boys had scooted off the bench. They were kneeling on the floor, gathering dry leaves. "Can't help you." The officer stared into his comic book. "You just described 3/4 of the Indian fellas in Trinidad." "Then find me someone who can help," I said. "Not many Indians on the force." The officer's eyes flipped up. His forehead creased. Over my left shoulder, he watched the boys stick the crunchy tree leaves into Rap-Tap's ears. I moved toward the bench, pulled them by their wrists. The officer slumped over when I returned. "What you need, child?" "I need to find Farouk." Then I remembered. "He's friends with an Inspector Duncan who lives in Tunapuna. Inspector Duncan's wife's name is Jennifer. Jennifer Duncan. She used to be at the Gans, I think." The officer frowned. Then all of a sudden his face brightened. "Oh, Duncan from Tunapuna?